Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. I'm Kenna. Thank you so much for joining me. And I am super duper excited because I've been waiting for this demo to be released. And it is here, the demo to Strange Antiquities. This is the sequel, the successor to Strange Horticulture, a game I played a good while back, very much enjoyed. This is essentially a point and click game. It's a mystery, investigation, puzzle logic type of game. Not everybody's cup of tea. That's totally fine. But I will say Strange Horticulture ended up having a really interesting, really cool, almost kind of Lovecraftian story going on. Basically, you get customers that come into your shop and you are supposed to find, I guess in this case, antiques, mystical occult artifacts that will help them solve or deal with whatever ails them, whatever their problems. You'll see once we get started. I will leave a link to this down in the description box below for you all, but I am super crazy excited. Let's go. Let's not waste any more time. As a thaumaturge's apprentice, there is a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop Strange Antiquities in my hands. None of us knew that by then the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. The ravens were an omen, a circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed, even then, to signal the start of a rising dread. Ooh, nice. Are we still in Undermere, I wonder? Oh, I love that. Day 1, Thursday. Oh, we got a cat. We had a cat in Strange Horticulture. Hey, bud. Oh, look at him. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. We've got some stuff. You know what? Let's do a little arranging. Just bring some of this stuff a little bit more over this way because I will forget stuff exists. Oh, what are you? I don't know. I got a locked cabinet here. Okay. Oh, wow. Whoop, 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 whoop. But the kitty cat. Look at him. Okay. Ugh. That looks not great. Let's just bring some of this stuff, like I said, over. So I am aware that it is here. Oh, we got some weights. Okay. We have a hint system. We have settings. Nice. Oh! Oh, we got some blank. I wonder. Okay, so that can. Let's see. What is this? Reminder, I've stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. EW. Okay, let's put that in our file. I think that's our archive, right? Yeah, that's kind of how that works. What is this? I have no idea. Hopefully, let's just put that there. Got some drawers. On the thaumic fields? All thaumic objects produce a field of sorts. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a thaumic lens. I'm probably pronouncing this wrong. I'm so sorry. A diurnic field pattern. These fields are not fully understood despite attempts to study them over the years. Let's archive that. Oh! Compass. We are in Undermere. Nice. Strange Horticulture, too. Okay, so what are we? We're Strange. Are we on the list somewhere? Strange at 29. Where are we at? Right here. Hollowell Lane. Okay. So we're kind of far away. That's fine. Alright. So if we want to leave the store, we hit explore and find somewhere. Okay, I think we're ready. What do you say? What's your name, dude? Yep. Eli White. I've been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass and must leave at once. Okay, so this is the actual owner. Got it. I am leaving the shop in your care with some reluctance, I might add. Oh, wow. Thanks, boss. Love you too. Make use of my reference materials. Here, take this. Okay. There's an index in the back that may be useful to you. Okay. If in doubt, study it carefully. And remembering that there are some powerful artifacts here. Really cool. Like, oh, the eye follows you. Under no circumstance should you seek entry to any locked doors, drawers, or cupboards. In fact, safest not to touch anything at all. I should be back in a few days. I don't think you're going to be back in a few days. Ooh, okay, so let's put the book. Strange Artifacts, a guide to occult objects, TS skill. Ooh. Okay. Well, I'm not going to read all of these because this is a pretty hefty looking book. Binding Seed, Ethereal. Ooh, Ethereal Key. That sounds fun. Eye of Cernunos? Guise of... What is this? Guise of Lillian. Okay. Hearing Charm. Heart Chamber. Hi. That's not start. My own little cat's doing. No, get off of my case. Are you insane? Horn Shackle. Hi, Rufus. There's no room for up here, dude. Lamb Siphon. That sounds cool. Okay, so yes, we've got a nice little index in the back and content. Cat, I need to see my screen. You need to get down. You're being a little troublemaker. Okay. This cat, I swear to God, he's got like ants in his pants all the damn time. Okay, let's go. Thomas Pope. Hi, Tom. Congratulations. Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. Oh boy, that's me. I'm a man of two loves, fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish. Oh. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. Oh, well, wouldn't you know? Look at this dude. If you would be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. Okay. You to inspect them. Okay, hunter's boon. So let's see. Oh my God. What do we got here? A hunter's boon is a primitive item. They grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishment. Okay, so they are taken from the prey, the thing you've killed, and without embellishment. Okay, so... Well, it looks like it came from an animal. I mean, any of this could be like bones or something. I did move over. Oh, okay, I got these over here. Ooh! Okay, so it said to do this. Yellow-brown. It's a yellowy white color. It looks like a tooth. Sense of touch. Smooth, but with hard ridges. Smooth. Scent and sound. I have nothing to remark. I don't know if this was a thing in strange horticulture. It gives me a sensation of power. Does it? I think... Thomas Pope. I think this might be what you're looking for. Use item. Hey! Okay, Hunter's Boon. Clues. This is a tiger's tooth, a trophy from a predator. On closer inspection, it gives a sensation of power. Hooray! Ossic ring. The somewhat macabre. That is macabre. That's how you say it. I've heard people say macabre and macabre. It's macabre. The R is silent. These somewhat macabre objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess Korkin, but the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say that they can hear Korkin's unearthly hiss when they hold an Ossic ring up to their ear. Cool. Be gone, Thomas Pope. You can add labels to items while inspecting them using... But I went ahead and turned... I think you have automatic too. Yeah, auto labeling. So that just makes things easier. All right, you doing okay? Oh, I've got things. Jack Hungerford? The nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father always used to say. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters ago. I don't need your life story. A creeping dark has set up in my house. Oh. I'm told a shadow hold will draw it out. Shadow hold. Okay. Let's go back to this. Shadow hold. A shadow hold, or oshadic vessel, is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar or a bottle or some sort of box. It can be used to contain an oshadic spirit, the manifestation known as creeping dark, pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound. They are decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher. Okay. So... Oh, wait. It said box or something, right? Sometimes a jar or a bottle or some sort of box. Okay. So I'm going to say this. Hey! See clues. The item is a container of some kind. The design on the bottle is the same as the sketch. It's very true. Sunbond. A sunbond is small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly and made of non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and the light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. So yeah, anytime you get something right, you generally get a new entry for your book or clues to go somewhere in the city or on the map to find a new item. Again, at least that's how Strange Horticulture worked. Okay, wait. We have things. Okay, so the thaumaturge. Eli White. Eli is a thaumaturge, a collector and curator of powerful objects. Objects that to the untrained eye may appear dull and lifeless, but that in the right hands, and armed with the right knowledge, can be a gateway to so much more. For Eli, the quest to unearth and understand each new object has been the driving force of his adult life. As owner of Strange Antiquities, Eli is a stern master. He knows firsthand what can happen if the right precautions are not taken. He doesn't tend to show much emotion, but he does have a more tender side, a side that is mostly reserved for the store's cat, Jupiter. Okay, that's the cat's name, Jupiter. Okay, so that's the log. That's his dialogue we got. Okay, so Jupiter. Devourer of souls. Amazing. Jupiter is the thaumaturge's cat, or more accurately, Eli is Jupiter's thaumaturge. Jupiter found Strange Antiquities, perhaps drawn to the curiosities within, and made it his home. Eli was more than happy to accommodate him, but he learned early on that Jupiter was his own master. His business is his own, but it largely consists of regular naps, terrorizing rodents, and midnight explorations of Undermere and beyond. What he does on his excursions is a mystery, but he seems to be well known among the town's residents. Okay. He's a cutie. David Schaefer. Us the mailman. What's with all the ravens flying about Undermere today? Couldn't tell you, David. I can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. Thanks, Dave. What we got? We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does like to burn things. They look old. Maybe there's nothing of much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the Shin, Charlie Weathers. Okay. You're not going to give it to me? Wait. Go back up. See, where was this at? Boatyard last night. Okay, maybe. Oh, no. Give me the map. Give me the map. Do we have the boatyard? 8. Can we maybe. Where's 8? Okay. Let's see. Let's go there. Thursday, the boatyard. The yard has been in better has seen better days. A mess of broken and rotten timber covers most of the outdoor space that isn't taken up by upturned boats, slowly being claimed by the weeds. In the middle of all this, a man looks up from repairing a small rowing boat. You must be from Strange Antiquities, he says with a smile. He takes me to the dilapidated office. Oh, I scroll. Dilapidated office where 2 metal buckets collect drips of brown water and a thin window pane rattles with every footstep. He pulls a sheaf of brown paper out of a desk drawer and places them gently in my hands. Okay. Oh, wow. Sleep vessel. The 6 points of a sleep vessel are said to represent the 6 thymic disciplines: Selenic, Dradic, Noctic, Diurnic, Wixic, and Mintic. Okay. Wow. They help people to stay awake beyond any natural limits by storing their fatigue. Over time and repeated use, they become more and more difficult to handle, as though the undreamed nightmares within are beginning to seep out. No, I want the other one. Apparently as an afterthought and somewhat reluctantly, the man gives me something as I'm leaving. I have no use for it, he says. Don't even know what it's for. Okay. Ooh, what did I get? Oh, that. What is that? It looks evil as hell. Okay, little owl. It's just, oh my god, cat, I swear. Okay, what else did I get? I got something new, I feel like. We got the sleep vessel. What was the other one we got? Rufus. My god, dude. I think I started with an S. Silent breath. I don't know. Let's get the next patron. Let's do it. Whoop! Sorry, Jupiter. Julia Braddock. Ah, Jupiter, we meet again. Our paths crossed last night on Princess Street. What were you doing, you little tomcat? We shared a moment before he slunk off into the dark on important business, no doubt. I wonder if you can help me. I'm visiting my grandmother later, and I wanted to bring her something. She lives all alone on the edge of town, out on Clanbrook Road, and I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. I thought maybe a moon heart would bring her some comfort. Moon heart. Ugh. Let's see. Oh, I don't have an entry for that. Okay. Let's see if we can get moon heart chamber. Moon heart. Do I have anything for that? Oh. Oh, Moonheart. Selenic totem. Okay, so what is that? Selenic totem. These carved totems, more commonly known as moonhearts, can be imbued with a sentiment or feeling, such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. Moon or the night. Okay, so sentiment feelings such as love or joy. Okay, so crescent shapes associate. Okay, so something with the night or moon. Night or moon. A bat? What do you sense of touch? Cool. Okay. Color and composition, iron, black gemstone, and a perception. I have nothing to remark. Oh wow, okay. Every sound has become both louder and clearer. Oh, I don't think that's it. That looks like a crystal. Ooh, what about the owl? I have nothing to remark as far as sound, color, and composition. I like colored wood. That's it. Sense of touch, polished. Inner perception. I am overcome by a warm, loving emotion. Well, owls. An owl was in the picture. An owl was in the picture. How about this? Take that to your granny. Did we do it? We did it. Nice. Selenic totem. This is a carved totem. The owl is associated with the night. It bears concealed crescent shape. I'm sorry. I have to go get my child. Hold on. He's a young, boisterous lad. Evocant. These stone items weigh the same as a man's heart, according to popular myth. The truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items is nevertheless important and should not stray more than a hair from precisely 1 pound. They are placed on the chest of those in a coma to draw them out. Oh. Can I want to see. Okay, never mind. Bye. Okay. Oh. Edmund Bishop. The behavior of these ravens is disturbing to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talons into. And they kill if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there, and I'd like to know what. A voice of Sir Nunos help put me at ease, or it might do the opposite. Voice of... Okay, so... Voice... give me a description, baby. The name Voice of Sir Nunos is used to refer to any bronze torque. Oh, that's a thing. Oh, I think we have one. Torque that has certain imbued properties. With skills, such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Sir Nunos is a pagan god of the forest and nature, typically depicted as a man with the antlers of a stag and often wearing or holding a torque. Okay, so that's what that is. Very kind of Celtic. Yeah, we have one. Is this it? There you go. Hot diggity dog. This item is made of bronze. A similar looking item appears around the neck of Sir Nunos. My pronunciation is garbage. In the sketch. Very nice. Begone, Speciality. Is that this? This weird thing that's following my cursor? There are some who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be a window into the world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps. A layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience. They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. Bye, dude. Oh, okay, well, hold on. I want to read... Who do we have? We have the ornithologist, Edmund Bishop. The 14th Lord of Gleeston Castle is a man of wealth and privilege, like the 13 before him. He is a man who would be easy to despise, as his father was, but he is well loved by those who know him. Now retired, he was a professor of ancient languages at the University of Cumbria, but his real passion is birds. His students learn to divert particularly dense lectures on Latin declension by asking about local owl species or by quizzing the professor on increasingly exotic bird calls. Edmund was only too happy to oblige, spending hours recounting stories of his adventures in Africa and New Zealand. Very nice, very nice. What do you say, Jupiter? You ready to call it a day? Yeah, okay, in the day. Hey, day 1. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Back Barrow. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, me? Oh! Oh, I'm drawing something. Oh, weird. Oh! 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 Oh, cool! What on earth? Oh. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Okay. Huh? Day 2, Friday. Oh, okay. Well, let's just... One thing I will say, and you might notice that I might have the volume of the game when I upload it turned down, because I do recall, I think in the first game, like, the music was copyrighted. So there is really nice, peaceful music and a lot of atmospheric bird singing, rain pouring. But just to save myself any grief, I might be turning the volume kind of way down. Oh, Verona Green! She was in the first one. Ah, well, that's just perfect. Undermere, fizzing with fear over these ravens, and the thaumaturge has left his apprentice in charge. Wow. Do I smell or something? What the hell, people? Sorry, my dear, that was rude. Yes, it was. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out of the wrong side of bed. Though these ravens have got under my skin is all. Please do let Eli know that I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Oh, okay, really quick. Let's look at her bio, get some info. The Occult Scholar, Verona Green. Verona has been a constant in Undermere for as long as the streets have had cobbled stones, and the churches have had bell towers. She is respected and feared, which she revels in, and she is revered and admired, which she tolerates. Her knowledge of the occult world is second to none, and her expertise has steered the citizens of Undermere away from catastrophe on more than one occasion. The near misses of the Selenic Flame and the Woken Dindru. The Woken Dindru was what took place in Strangeholder culture. Are two such events that spring to mind. She's often of the opinion that no problem is so great, no obstacle so insurmountable, that it can't be diminished by a properly brewed pot of tea. If only it was that easy, Verona. Okay, let's see. What is this? Hermetic Symbology, Quentin Holmes. Thalmic Disciplines. There are 3 branches of thaumaturgy. I'm already having a hard problem saying that word. Each of these is split into 2 disciplines represented by the following symbols. Celestial, diurnal, individual, imbuements. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Elements, materials, oh boy. Mundane elements, planetary metals, seasons, weather, Wicca. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. We have a lot of reference points. All right, Jupiter, you ready to start the day? Tess Sherwood. Hello, Tess. Didn't mean to make you jump, Jupiter. I feel paralyzed. I have no job, no partner, no friend, no prospects. I heard a horned shackle might be the answer. Horned shackle, you say? Okay. Horned shackle. Give me this. Horned shackle. Horned shackles are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn and smooth over the years. Okay, so it looks like a necklace. Horned shackle. I'm thinking we're going to have to use that there. Worn and smooth. Oh. Okay, wait, sense of touch. Rigid. Smooth. Okay, that's not it. That can't be it. Hard and somewhat rough. Somewhat painful. Oh God. Hard and somewhat rough. Okay. Horned shackle. Cool and smooth. Well, that's the stone. Hard and somewhat rough. I need something smooth. Pointy, textured. Carved grooves, cool and smooth, rough and smooth. That's rough and pitted. This part feels smooth. Oh, maybe this is it? But it's not a necklace. Oh! Oh, thank God. Okay. The item has horns. Yeah. Closer inspect reveals that the horns have been worn and smooth. Alright. Be gone, Tess. Go find a husband. A vestiger can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. Among other oddities, flames burn pale blue in their presence. Oh. Is that what that is? Alright. Go hoe yourself out, Tess. It'll be fine. Oh. David. What have you got for me? At least the weather's looking a little bit better out there today. Okay. Thanks, dude. Good day. You might be interested to hear that my plow overturned a strange-looking object yesterday. Come to the farm, and it's yours for the right price, of course. Kind regards, Joy Royston. Oh. Okay, Jupiter, we might be going on a field trip. Okay, so a farm. We're looking for Greywick Farm. That's one. How many farms do we have? I feel like this place probably has a lot of farms. Blacksmith. Undermere Station. Jacob's Folly. Oh, Royston Farm. Is that it? 30? What? Friday, Royston Farm. John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest in the item he shows me. Any hope that he might not be fully aware of its value quickly evaporates, and after a lengthy negotiation, I reluctantly hand over the amount he originally asked for. Ooh! Cool. Got a new necklace. Let's just sit. Can you be put there? Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, you go into the archive. There you go. Jupiter's a bit more jumpier than the other cat. I can't remember its name. I want an Ossic ring. Ossic. That's a pleasing word to hold on the tongue. Are you a parcel tongue? What are you doing? Okay, Ossic ring. Oh, we did read about that, didn't we? They say that they can hear... Okay, so we need to do the investigation thing. Hiss. Ossic ring. Okay. Is it legitimately going to be like a ring? Okay, so... Macabre objects. Ooh, what are you? What you got? I was expecting it to smell worse than it does. Oh. So I guess that's not it. Okay. Ossic ring. What? Circular. Circular. Ossic ring. I have nothing to remark. We should hear a hiss. Do I have anything else over here? I have nothing to remark. A soft sound, like a serpent's whisper, emanates from within. Ah! Well, hiss. Bang, bang. Yay! Clues made of bone. This item satisfies the description macabre. That is true. Closer inspection confirms that a hissing noise can indeed be heard. Begone! What is this? Holgan Grimm? I don't know. These eerie creations were worn by priests of Holgar in various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection. Wolfsong's truth. 'Tis judgment path of the warrior to help the dead find their way. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Jupiter, calm down, dude. Daisy Winters. Friend of mine, or former friend, I should say, has been stealing jewelry from me. 3 necklaces have gone missing over the past few weeks, including one that was a gift from my late grandmother. Do you have a suitable pendant that I could leave lying out for her to find that will teach her a lesson and make sure it never happens again? I don't have any guns. I'm sorry. I don't deal in guns. I'll need to make a choice here. There are no wrong answers, but my decision will no doubt affect the events in motion outside my shop. Okay, this was the thing, strange horticulture too. A binding seed or zay are my options. Okay, so zay. I don't know how you say that. Worn about the neck to place them closer to the heart. These innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. They can be difficult to remove. Zays are made of any single material except wood or clay. They typically have no symbol or other writings upon the surface. Okay, what was the other one? Binding seed. What is a binding seed? These items are made of 2 distinct materials representing the mentic and the wixic, the mind and the body. The winding path, the mind, is described by a spiral encompassing the body, the seed. A binding seed is a form of punishment that amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. The Yew Labyrinth at Castle Morgan. Larger than life binding seed. I feel like, because the other one is, they can be difficult to remove. Still a sense of fear and paranoia. I feel like that's a bit overkill. I don't even know if we have something like that. I'm thinking maybe the binding seed is a form of punishment that amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. Okay, the U labyrinth. Okay, so spiral encompassing the... Okay, so we need maybe something with a spiral shape. Carved grooves, rough and gnarled. I don't like how this makes me feel. Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. What about you? I have nothing to remark. Hard and cool. Color and composition. Red paint or perhaps blood. Stone. Okay. What are you? Stone. It appears to be a fossilized creature of some sort. Well, it's definitely not this, I don't think. I noticed a slight out-of-body feeling like my hands belong to somebody else. Oh, that's weird. I don't like that. No. Do I have anything else? Oh. What about color and composition? Wood, I suspect. White paint. Oh. Could it be this? It's made out of you. Rough and gnarled. Okay, that might be what we go for. Sort of spiral encompassing binding seeds of form punishment that amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. Okay, I'm gonna go with that thing because at least it's like you. You know what I mean? Here. No? Here. Oh! Ooh! Okay, no. That was not what we were looking for. What about this? No! Oh my god. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. I don't know. Maybe it is. Okay. What is this? What did I do? Okay, that's the binding seed. The item is made of two materials, wood and... Oh, okay. Features spiral surrounding. See, okay. Got it. Okay. Shield charm. Generic charms of protection have little to offer the skilled thaumaturge, but can have some small effects. An Oshadic spirit or a wandering shroud will not abide them, for example. Such charms make use of the art of symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component of thaumaturgy. They can be made from a variety of materials, though rarely precious metals. Okay. Daisy, go be a vindictive hoe. Emmett Burrows. Hello, Emmett. Amazing moustache. They found a man just now in that house where all them ravens were. I wish I hadn't seen, but I did. He was sheet white. Sheet white. But it was his eyes that were going to give me nightmares. All black they were. Well, it was like he weren't there anymore. I don't need to wait around for another sign. I'm taking my families to Sedberg, and I'll be taking a libula to see us safely through. Libula. Okay. Careful with that word. Somebody might think you're saying something else. Libula. Libula or libuli are purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in high regard by most scholars of the occult. That being said, an imbuement of wisdom shows that a libula is not merely decorative. There is power in symbology, as the old thaumaturge knew well. Oh. So I don't get a descriptor, but it says something about wisdom, that being imbued with wisdom. Okay, I think we're going to be using this book. So let's go back to the beginning. Oh, imbuements. I just saw it. Calm, confusion, death, life, paralysis, poison, deception, fear, foresight, protection, strength, truth, fortune, hypnosis, insanity, weakness, wisdom. So, okay. Do we have something with that symbol on it? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, Okay. Bronze. Raised detailing. I have nothing, really. You don't feel smarter touching it? Okay, I'm thinking maybe it's that, because that is the symbol, yes? Hot diggity dog. The item bears the symbol of wisdom. Yay! Witch's finger, oh lord. Is that? Witch's fingers are said to be the severed digits of the Witch of Undermere. They are capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of the body, a most unpleasant experience, but a last resort that has cured some and finished off others. That's a big whoopsie doodle, isn't it? End of day. Very nice. No! I was having fun. Thanks for playing the Strange Antiquities demo. There is a lot more to uncover in the full version of the game, more gameplay elements to discover that we won't spoil for you here, more secrets to unearth, and a sinister plot involving ancient deities, dark articles, and a meddlesome priest that will lead to one of several unique endings. Very cool. I really enjoyed that. I was just getting into it, and I had to leave it. I had to leave it at that. That's really upsetting. I liked it. I like it. Like I said, I know these games aren't for everybody, but they are a nice respite from the more intense, crazy running and gunning and being chased by enemies that want to kill you type of games that I generally play on the channel. And like I said, I thought Strange Horticulture had a really good story that was underpinning the whole game. It is essentially a puzzle logic type of a game, an investigation type of game. But the devs interwove a really good story with Strange Horticulture. It looks like we're going to be seeing some old faces from that game in this one. And I'm happen to be somebody who likes antiques. I like going to antique stores. I like looking at things people don't want and expecting me to buy their their stuff. But yeah, I liked this so far. I was really getting into it, and then that was the end of the demo. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You can always let me know what you think down below in the comments. And again, if you decide to play Strange Horticulture, and especially if you have a channel and want to put it up on your channel, just like I said, be aware, I do think the music is copyrighted, which I hate when devs do that. I don't know why you can't put non-copyrighted music in there. So when I put this up, it might be kind of quiet, but it is a very kind of calming, very chill type of game, which I very much appreciate. But anyway, that is it. You all have a fantastic Tuesday. I might see you tomorrow. My internet is still kind of wibbly wobbly. I'm hoping so. I'm starting kind of a bigger game that will be a series. And I've got the first part recorded. I need to edit it some. So hopefully I'll have that up tomorrow, provided the internet behaves. But you all take care, and I might see you tomorrow. Bye.